Hello, hello. I thought it was ready. And then the last minute I realized I hadn't pulled out my glove or my stylus yet. So we are gloved up. We are stylist. We are starting on the Year of the Snake, which is a really cool year, I think. That'll be next year, so hopefully next year is pretty good. I'm drinking a tea called King's Brew from Dryad Teas. I'm like 90% sure that's the right company. And it is like a black tea, but it's got like a whole bunch of berry flavors in there. And it is really good. This morning I made like a half pot, so about 4 cups. I have a large teapot. I made a 4-cup pot, so small, and my husband and I drank it very quickly. So I have made another pot. So I'm on my 2nd pot of tea. Oh, that's so good. It's the little berry flavors add something. They just add something good that makes your mouth happy. I'm also snacking on Rolos today. I didn't buy Junior Mints, I bought Rolos. I bought one of those giant share bags, so this could be a problem. Might not be, but it could be. And my hair is bothering me already. What do I have? All my hair clips are upstairs. For shame. All right. Which direction was the other one facing? All right. So it's facing to the right. So this one needs to be facing to the left. Where is my reference image snakehead thing? Bring this up to the top. So we need to flip this. Transform, flip. It's going to be angled that way a wee bit. So I looked up the most common snakes in Asia. And just like everywhere else, all around the world, one of the most common snakes is just the grass snake. And so that's what we're going to do. That will be our inspiration. And this is a grass snake replica skull. And I figured that that will work. I don't know if I want its mouth to be open though. Like, I kind of think that maybe having it closed would be better. Or maybe not this open. Okay, this needs to go all the way down to the bottom. You seriously need to be back down here. I have this little like reference, but it's in profile, so it's not exactly what I wanted, but it does show like what the jawline will look like when it's closed. So hopefully that'll be helpful. And then this is, I believe, the top, and that's the bottom. But I do like it. I do think they're very cute. And then I've got these 2 images. So this one's really cool just because it's a big guy. This snake is so long. This is a historical photo from snake skeleton of the world's longest snake, a Malay python. I just thought it was cool. And it's got some sections that we might be able to use for our snake. Because I was thinking we could have our snake kind of like bowling up on the sides a wee bit. So we'll have a little bit of ribs going on, but I don't want like too many. And then we've got this coiled snake. I noticed that was more reasonable size, I guess. I don't know. You can't have too many reference photos, I don't think. Even if you end up not using them, having them there is like really helpful. And then this one is an anaconda. But again, it was more like about the shapes and the way that the skeleton curves than anything. Okay. You can stop eating so many of those. So I'm hoping that works. There we go. Sorry, I had to refresh one of the screens. Blah, 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 blah. Words. Oh, I just want more tea. I just want to sit here and drink this tea. I put just like a little bit of sugar in there to help the berry flavors come out. So good. And there's like, it almost tastes like juniper berries, but the bag said there was like raspberries and blackberries and blueberries and stuff like that. I don't remember seeing juniper berries, but it gives me a juniper berry vibe. Juniper berry vibe. Woo, words. So good. All right. So the other thing is we have cacti. So in my research that I spent like, I don't know, it's gotta been like 4 or 5 hours researching. The lucky plants for the cactus. The lucky plants for the snake are cacti and orchids. And it didn't specify like a type of orchid. It just said cacti and orchids. So I went and I found some really cacti that I thought were really cool. So we've got these ones. They're just, oh, these ones are prickly pear cacti, which are cool because you can also eat their fruit. And I feel like they're pretty common like everywhere that there's desert-y type area. So I figured those would be good. I'm not super happy with the picture because it doesn't show the base of the cacti, but you know. And this one's called the Copper King Ladyfinger cactus. And I think I have some normal lady cactus fingers, like just the lady fingers. They just have like white spines or beige spines. But one of the colors for the snake, for Year of the Snake, is red. So I figured that that would be really cool to do like a red one. So they're copper, so they're kind of an orangey color, but I think that it's still appropriate. And then I found this picture of just a bunch of different types of cacti that are possibly blooming. If this is like a Home Depot or something like that, they might not be blooming. This could be glued on, but I figured like this one's kind of an interesting one. And maybe that one could be interesting. I don't know. And then this one is, I think, yeah. It's like, I think this is the Elizabeth cactus, but I'm not sure because the image says Elizabeth Abbott, but that could be the photographer. So I'm not 100% sure, but I really liked the way that like I could see the whole cactus, like the base is there and everything. And we even have some of these other cactus back here too. So we have a variety of cacti with a variety of cacti flower colors. And I'm really excited for that. And I will probably find some more because like the Christmas cactus, we could put a Christmas cactus in here. It has like a reddish pinky bloom. And maybe after I talk to some people at the artist meetup tonight, we might have some other cacti that we could do. But I was definitely excited for the prickly pear. I want to try to have a wide variety of red and yellow orchids and cacti. So hopefully we can do at least 2 of each. My sketchbook is not down here, but I wrote down the lucky numbers for the snake. You know what? We'll just do a quick internet search because I don't remember. Lucky number for year of snake. 2, 8, and 9. Cool. And numbers that contain them. So like 28, 82, stuff like that. I don't know how well we're going to be able to incorporate that. So maybe we can do 2 cacti and each have like 8 flowers, or maybe we can do 8 cacti that each have 2 flowers. I'm kind of down for that. And then we can do like just 9 orchids and they can each have 8 flowers. It's slightly annoying because like there's only so many numbers, so like numbers will repeat between different animals, and that's annoying because I feel like I've done this already. It's like I've done this already. Ugh. I don't think I put face lotion on today. All right, so we are going to start like we do every time and start with the animal head. I really think that I'm gonna do, so we'll do, we're gonna have to do this in sections. So we'll do the main part of the head and then I'll rotate it so the jaw's more closed. This is too open, and then this whole bit down here is going to disappear in the cacti or whatever plant we put down on the bottom. And yes, we have our swatches, which we'll have to erase. Actually, let's do that now. Getting bigger. Alrighty. Adding a layer. We're going to make sure we are on our basic brush and probably do about there, maybe. Might be bigger. Who knows? The other reason I was excited to do cacti with our snake is cactus can be small and snake skulls are pretty small, so we can still have good proportions, like reality check kind of proportions, and not be like super out of scale, which is kind of important if you ask me. All right, so we are starting on this beige. That's a rock. What are you doing? Okay, the name of this song is Best of Me by Jess Greenfield, The Nerve Music. This is a remake, and I'm kind of digging it. Okay, we're doing digital art. We don't have to like lean in to get closer. We can zoom in on the screen and save ourselves some trouble. All right, that's just gonna be like a shape. It's gonna get covered up, but it's gonna, the bottom jaws are gonna be on their own grouping layer thing. Now this one's probably gonna be by itself too. There's gonna be a lot going on this one. Oh, the other thing that happened right before stream, and I really thought I was gonna be late because of it. We have one of those like litter trapping cat mats that you can put like in front of your litter box, and the cats can, you know, pad off the litter. One second. Sorry, it was kind of a semi-important message. All right, so we got, I always thought like when you're looking at like this replica, and you can probably even see it on here, the plates that like I would automatically think are part of the skin, like it's a skin plate, it's really mostly part of their skulls, like the texture that they have. And that's just cool. Personal opinion, it is cool. All right, so this is part of the hinge. I don't know why I'm trying to figure out where everything is right now. It doesn't matter. What matters is getting the basic shape down. And zooming in, so we're not leaning so far forward that we like hurt ourselves. Now that I am in my desk chair more often, it is a real problem. I actually did like exercise other than walking yesterday. It was interesting. Definitely need to do it more often, but hopefully on the days that I work, I can, you know, haul my happy butt out of bed a few minutes early so I can exercise for a little bit and keep myself from hurting myself. One of them weird things about getting older is you can literally hurt yourself by doing nothing. And that blows my mind. And it's not even one of those like, oh, I slept funny, or I must have, you know, rolled over weird. You're literally just sitting doing nothing, and that can cause you to hurt yourself. Just flipping bananas. The human body, am I right? Okay. I need to get all these like negative spaces. So here we come to, do we keep these as spread out as they are, or do we try to close them in? I think we're just going to leave them really just like, I think we're going to leave them the way they are. I kind of don't want to, but I don't have a better snake skull to reference at the moment. I could not find a better one. Like all the other ones, okay, I shouldn't say I couldn't find a better one. The better ones that I found are like the venomous snakes, because, you know, it looks cool with their teeth and stuff. So I couldn't find like garden snake in a normal pose, because it's not cool looking. I'm just like, and I didn't really look at the websites that I usually look at for like 3D models. I didn't look there because I kind of ran out of time. Because I did most of this research this morning while I was trying to do 1,000 other things, like laundry and mopping up the stuff underneath my cat's litter box. And tea. Okay, now are these are tiny little holes. I think those are what those shapes are supposed to be. So let's make the space around them a wee bit fuller. I hope everybody's had a good week. And their teeth go like all the way back. So we've got this little shape here, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be part of the jaw or if it's from something behind. So we're gonna do that in just a minute though. We're gonna zoom out and see where we're at. part of the jaw hinge. So yes, we are going to add it. I almost feel like I should have started with the cacti because they're so adorable. I mean, snakes are very adorable too, though. Like, they have the cute little snoots that you just want to boot. All right, do we have a nice thick line around all of this? We do not. We need to go up here and do the thing. So that's some beige that, like, whoa. Not sure what that is. Might be some beige that's on a different layer. Maybe. Who knows? Now we have like game show intro music. Doesn't this sound like some intro music for like a really weird game show that, you know, aired in the 1970s? Okay. I'm gonna reduce the opacity so I can do some tidying up. Now it sounds like a James Bond thing. Okay. Oh, see, we got like another little tiny one over here. All right, let's make this guy bigger. Like 80. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole bunch of pinprick holes in here. I'm trying not to have them though. I hope I remember when I go to take a break to get some hair clips. So I thought my hair was annoying before, but now it's also annoying. Slightly different kind of annoying. All right, we have the upper jaw done. All right, so this is where we do the adjustments, posterize. We might actually be able to get away with doing this at 4. I mean, we've only got 4 colors. Let's try it 5. Okay, we're gonna do it at 5, I think. Just because it gives us some spots that we can do the really light color and maybe plop some white in there. Yeah, I think we'll do it at 5. Okay. So now we're gonna do our medium color. Drink some of our tea. I grabbed my giant mug. Really, this thing's almost the same size as my head. All right, so we need like pretty much all of this in here is gonna be this medium. A good portion of the eye, well, all the eye, and then looks like underneath here. Yeah, so everything that's this mustardy gray color or darker is gonna be this brown. And the nice thing is now we don't have to worry about going out of bounds, at least on the outside. Because we have that mask. Doing the red and the gray as this color. And then if it looks like it's too much, we can always, you know, erase some of it. If you are working and lurking, make sure you save. That last song was definitely like the best of game show or something, because that was weird. I'm mostly just going off of the vibe for drawing this. Maybe vibe's not the right word. It's more like educated guess about where I want the darkness, where I don't. I have to make this smaller to get some of these, but it's not what we wanted. Alright, we're just gonna smush that because that's where the jaw is, so we can just do that. Alright, let's make this a bit smaller and go in and see if we can't do some stuff like that. some of these smaller spaces. Give them the respect that they deserve. All right. So I'm feeling we're going to change that. We're probably going to make that we will probably add a highlight to each tooth. When we get to that point, it's probably what we'll do. That is not an appropriate line. It was like way too straight. No, it's way too high. Yeah, it's a smidge too high. All right, so we got that. So let's turn this on. Looks like we're getting somewhere. So make this a mask. Drop that in there. Good, good, good. We have both sides, which is great. Cool. So I think next up is just the darkest color, and then we'll go do the lighter color. And then we start on the bottom jaw. But first, more teeth. Okay, but first, finishing the Rolo. So good. Oh, this tea is fabulous. 10 out of 10 would recommend King's Brew from Dryad Tea. If I can afford to buy more, man, I'm gonna buy more. Right. Next up, the darker color. Boop. The not black. The dark brown. I think we're gonna start back here. So I'm thinking this red and this funky brown color, this funky yellow color, like this dark red, not this salmon-y color. I think that's, oh, come on. I think that's where we're gonna go. And I suppose we have to decide if this kind of funky gray should be dark also. because it's right next to the salmon color. That one might have to be one of those, like, we put it where we think it needs it. Okay, so we're gonna come down like this. Do you guys have a preferred flower? Whether it's to be to look at, to draw, to smell, I don't know, eat, I don't know. Do you have a flower that you just really like? Orchids. Hey, Cami, how are you? I could add orchids. That would look nice. We will be adding orchids to Year the Snake probably on stream 3. It's probably going to take about 4 or 5 streams. So. Yay! I'm doing pretty good. I actually got sleep last night. It was amazing. Oh, this is gonna be a weird remix. I can feel it. Ain't got no body, but electro swing. That's weird. All right, so that's the eye socket. I love electro swing. It's so fun. And you get some really weird mashups, like this one. And they got no money swing hop vocal. That's hilarious. Okay. So we're doing, oh wait, we're not doing the salmon. We're doing the gray as this one. So the gray and darker is the darker color. Unless we decide it needs it later, which we will probably have some. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go around that, I think, like this. I think we're not gonna do that bit. I think we'll leave that to be the mid-tone. Ah! I went into the salmon color. No! For shame. I might have to zoom in a wee bit. Whee! Do, 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 do. Now I have to do some more research for some orchids. I think it'll look really good though when I'm done. So I have this painting that I was working on last week that I had found while I was cleaning my office, and I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere, but I figured out what I'm going to do with it. And the background's already all painted and everything. I just need to bust out some brush pens. And then I think what I'm going to do is I've got this kind of really loose abstract skeleton standing in a green space with heart-shaped thing floating in it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a realistic sketch, not really a sketch, but a realistic line drawing of the skeleton. So more like a medical exam kind of drawing illustration that you'd find in like a medical book. I think that would be really interesting. And then I was figuring I'll do that, and then I can do the background also with some flowers in like a similar style, like a little medical illustration kind of style, because everything's so abstract and soft. I think that'd be really cool to have some hardness and really well-defined stuff to balance that out. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna look. I think it'll look cool, but you never know until you try sometimes. And this is definitely a painting that, you know, it's been sitting for a few years, and I have no clue what I was thinking when I was originally gonna do it. And if this had been any other year, literally if this had been almost any other year, I'd have thrown it out. I'd have tossed it in the recycling bin or something. But we're not doing that this year. This year we're going to try to finish some of the, not all of the stuff that I find while I'm cleaning, but some of the stuff that I find while I'm cleaning. Oh, it's black. We can cover that in. So that, I think that'll be interesting. If nothing else, it'll be interesting. And even if I decide that I don't like it in the end, at least I finished the project and, you know, tried something new. Even if I discovered that I don't like it in the end. So sometimes that happens. I'm just like, yeah, I don't like it. Tried it, don't like it. But that's okay. Don't know until you try. Okay. So we're not doing the salmon, which means I'm thinking it's just going to be this bit under here. That's this dark color. I could have posterized this more to make it easier on my brain, but sometimes that's the best part about working on something, is like leaving a little bit for your brain to think about. Kind of like a self-distraction kind of thing going on. We're gonna have to go in and do the teeth after though. That is a detail that will be cleaned up later. Mostly because we can see here, they just kind of blend in with the bottom jaw. And because we're gonna make the jaw closed more, I'm not doing the bottom jaw just yet. So that's gonna be a whole thing. A whole other thing. Thinking maybe a little bit there. do this gray. And who knows, maybe by the time the next stream comes around, which is going to be like two weeks probably, maybe I will have a better reference image. Maybe. Probably not, but you never know. Maybe. Doing things the long way. Get all the teeth. Just all the teeth that I know about. Doing raster art in a vector style. It would not honestly be any faster, personal opinion anyways, for me to do it in actual vector. God, that's gonna be so many shapes to take care of. I don't want to deal with that, so we're not gonna deal with that. Okay, so we've got this little bit there. So we got this orange, which is not the salmon, so we can use it. This darker gray, this funky ass yellow. A little bit there, a little bit there. And this I have, by the way, next week is the Tacoma Artist Meetup Award Ceremony. It's a gag kind of award ceremony. You know, the points are made up and the words don't matter. And I have not even really started my word. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I really don't. I have like a vague, half-formed, probably malformed idea, but I have no clue on how to bring it to fruition. And another one of the artist meetup people just messaged me freaking out. I have a week. And I'm like, I know. I'm there with you, man. I feel you. My heart bleeds for you because I'm right there too. Usually I'm better about like having an idea and actually being able to do it, but not this time. Not this time. My phone decided that it needed to do text talk. Stop listening. Oh my God. Can we just delete? All right, I know the ad's over. Basically having a conversation with somebody else now. Okay, so just looking at this the way it is right now, actually we can probably drop this in here. So I think we need a little bit more definition in here. That's the wrong thing. So the thing is I don't think we need it darker. I think that this needs to be lighter because this is like its nose. So I think this should actually be lighter. So I think this, we need to kind of come down like this. But if we do that, then I think there's more of this that needs to be smaller. Okay, actually kind of like this is probably needs to come up. So if this is its sinus, we could probably bring this up. This, I'm using my reference image and I'm totally changing it. Okay, we got it that big there. So let's bring this like that. Make this bigger, kind of like this. Kind of like that better. I still think though that maybe we bring that a little closer. All right, this down here is the bottom jaw. I'm thinking we bring that closer up. And bring this down. Okay, we'll tidy that up. All right, I actually think that looks a lot better. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm already pretty happy with how that eye section is looking. So I think the only thing we really need to do now is go to the dark layer and start picking out the highlights of the teeth. Actually, go back. Can we use the correct color? That would be cool. All right, so I have found one of those mysterious pinholes. That I knew I had floating around. Okay, I think we fixed that one. All right, so we're gonna use this and we're going to kind of, I also think this is supposed to go. like that's supposed to be a little bit more like this. Okay, this is the inside. Oh, right. Okay. So this actually is part of this and should go like that. Give it the right color. More erasing. Okay. Not sure why, but I think that this one also needs some of this, like right here. Itchy. Hair stabbing me in the eyeball. All right, so that is the nasal cavity that's sort of connected to the bottom jaw, but this part of the jaw hinges out. So it makes sense that there's a really sharp line there. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. I'll bring this kind of a little bit more like that. Maybe round that out a wee bit. Okay, and then we're going to do this one, and we'll bring those dotted lines down to here. Something like that. The sinus a little bit more of a depth. And I kind of feel like we should put a little something up here. Alright, and then this is gonna need to come like that. Yeah, okay. Alright, and we gotta figure out these teeth. So this is tooth. That is not what I was trying to pick up. Okay, we've got some weirdness going on here. So if that is supposed to be like that, then maybe we do that, and then a little bit of that here. Something like so. And I'm thinking we probably actually are supposed to have teeth here, like on these ones. So maybe we add those. And maybe they just broke off of this model, or this model for some reason just didn't include them. But we can include them. Yes, yes, yes. I think I found. Oh, that's a spot in the darkness. Darkness. Okay, so let's bring these. Something like that. That might be up too high. I think no, I did not draw that on the wrong layer. I did not. We're okay. Let's bring this down a wee bit. That's what I think we were missing. Okay. All the little details. Right, and then we fix this. Light color. And then we've got these two that are probably supposed to be a little bit wider. It's like, am I on the right layer? The answer is yes. Super weird because they're like right next to each other and they're about the same length. Okay. Now we can go back to erasing. Hey Minerva, what are you doing? Hey, Minerva. What's up? I knew you want me to come play with you. Are you gonna go climb? You gonna be a little mountain goat? She could just ignore me too. Because, you know, cats. Alright, I have a little hole there. Looks like there's one there too. Alright, so we've got another spot here where we need like... Alright, that light brown color there, that's something. Not 100% sure what, but it's something. We might have to figure that out though. Alright. Is it? Okay, it was just a hole. We might have a hole here too. Wait, no, it is this color. Nope. Is that an eraser mark, maybe? That's exactly what it was. Okay, and then we got, whoop, that's too big. Oh, look at those teeth coming together. We got oh, and then we have the weirdness over here. What is that? missing. Whoops, 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 whoops. Paint. Nope, okay, you are a pinprick on that layer, which is fine. Fix you. Okay, so we have these teeth. And there's this weird little hinge thing on the jaw. Did I use any black on the previous ones? I feel like I've asked this already. Not necessarily today, but dragon. Did we use any black? We did not. Okay, no black then. We can't cheat. We just need to figure it out how to make it work. All right, and I think that this also needs to go up a wee bit darker. So let's do something like that. Because this is the far jaw, like the jaw not on the side that we're looking at. So I'm thinking that that needs to be a wee bit darker too. Right, and then we are gonna go bring that down. Nope, we want to. So this is going to be kind of weird because this is like the inside that you probably wouldn't normally look at. So I think we're just kind of going to give it some more texture to help differentiate it. All right, I think that works. Then we take our eraser and we erase the edge of the teeth. And fix some little pinpricks that are floating around. Like right there. We give this tooth an actual tooth look. Okay. I think we're basically good now. Let's zoom out again. Cool, so now we just need to do the light highlights. And before we do that though, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to run an ad, so if you're watching on Twitch, you're going to get an ad. If you're watching on YouTube, enjoy the slideshow. And I will be back in just a couple minutes. I'm back. I had Minerva. She decided she did not want to say hello. And hello, Insano. How are you? Happy Wednesday. You're playing a game right now, so you won't answer fast enough. That's fine. Game away. Oh, yeah. Come here, Minerva. Huh? Come here. Wait. Come here. She's just out of my reach. Come here, Bean. Gotcha. Ha-ha. Look. Minerva Bean. Come here at your house. You need to... Ah! Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. You tend to forget the garbage and dishwasher on work days. Yeah. She was, she's a little mad right now because we're cleaning the bathroom and we want the bleach to dissipate. And, well, we're cleaning the cat litter mat in the bathroom. So we're waiting for the bleach and the other chemicals to dissipate before we let her go everywhere again. And so it's a door that like hardly ever closes and she's very not happy about it. Like, really not happy. Cats, man. All right. So I don't think we need the picture to do the highlights, but maybe we should. Yeah. Okay, we will. I'll do it. I'll do it properly. So basically everything that's white gets to be this really pale beige. Beiging it up. And then we get to do cacti. And they're gonna be so cute. Get some prickly pears in. I'm excited about those. And then there'll be some orchids also. It's an interesting combination of lucky plants. Just in general cacti and in general orchids. They do have similar climate requirements, not the same, but similar. So I'm not surprised, but like those two are the snake's lucky plants, but it is still interesting. I can't wait till I get to the end. This is such a happy song. Bella Napoli Love Mix. Right, well, because we changed a lot about the center here. Oh, I just remember like this whole section here is like its sinus. Might need to undo some of the restructuring that I did. All right, so you. I was getting incredibly tempted to start leaning in closer to my screen. I'm like, wait, I can zoom. It's like the best, maybe not the best part about digital art. The best part about digital art is being able to control Z and undo stuff. Of course, personal opinion on that one. Zoom is really good, but I think being able to undo things is the best. You tap your sketchbook with 2 fingers. I have mentally tried to just Control Z on a traditional painting, and I'm just like, I don't know, I almost feel like I have an out-of-body experience where I leave my body and I sit across from myself and give myself the disapproving, I can't believe you did that, you retard, kind of like mentally, like, what are you thinking? What were you doing? That was not what you should be doing. And just like, what? Really, what were you thinking? Obviously, I wasn't thinking. Duh. And it's not like you just do it once and nothing happens. Sometimes you're like, oh, nothing happened. Let me try it again. And it's just like, you're insane. This is the very definition of insanity. Well, one of the definitions of insanity. Just keep repeating things, hoping that something will change. No, that's not. It's not how any of this works. Keyboard shortcuts are for keyboard, not for real life. This is that big swath of the lightest color. You could tell my hands got tired of not pressing its normal pressure. My stroke started getting thicker and thicker and thicker as I was going. I guess that's the other good thing about digital art is, like, if you have a heavy hand like I do, you just, you know, make your pen less pressure sensitive, or you just default to a smaller brush size. That's very handy. You're light-handed, so you have to adjust the pressure a lot. Wow. Completely opposite problems. Yeah, I am super heavy-handed. Well, I shouldn't say super heavy-handed. I've definitely gotten better over the years, but, like, I'm still pretty heavy-handed. You have these newfangled... Yeah, I know. And, yeah, and, like... You only use the top ones, and I'm like sitting here using the middle and bottom ones. I'm glad that I did. So I lost one of my styluses, and I found it, of course, after I ordered a new one. So now I have 2 styluses. So I can you know, give stylus 1 a break. And use stylus 2. And it's probably almost nib changing time too. It's been almost a year. Yeah, 2 is definitely always good. It's just like always good to have an extra glove. If you're one of the people that uses gloves, I would highly recommend using a glove. Personal opinion. It does take a little bit to get used to, though. But your hand doesn't stick to the screen. And that is a huge benefit. Kind of want to buy... So they have... Roy says, no glove, no love, especially for digital art. You have to buy the felt nib XP pen because even though you're light-handed, the new tablets are literally Oh, that's crazy because, like, I currently am only changing mine like once a year. Like, I still have most of the nibs from my from the original purchase. That blows my mind. Well, that's definitely a change. I'm gonna bring back. They're really cool. I really like them, and you know, for the budget and what they can do, it's freaking amazing. And you're not, again, tied into like only using Adobe or only using Wacom compatible programs and stuff. They're flipping amazing. Like, I can use my tablet is basically compatible with whatever's on my computer as long as that software accepts pen inputs, and like almost everything does these days. I can use mine in like Microsoft PowerPoint to make slideshows and stuff. Yeah. They're so amazing. You know, and if you're like, you know, hardcore Procreate person and you've got a drawing tablet. Oh my God, Cherry, how are you? It's been forever. Angela says check your Discord because she sent you some messages. I don't think I have I don't have a Discord for Happy Goth art. Not that I keep up with anything right now. Life is just insane. I can't even post like reliably once a week on social media right now. Oh, wait, why am I doing this? That's the jaw. We're not doing the jaw right now. Do you have a schedule or no? Right now, no. I will not be streaming next week or the week after because of Emerald City Comic Con, and then I'll stream for 1 week, and then the next 2 weeks I won't be streaming because of Sakura Con, and then hopefully I'll be on a normal schedule. But, yeah, life has been weird and stressful. And people keep asking me questions, and I'm like, I can't answer right now because I do not have the capacity to answer. Oh, why didn't search of work? That's weird. Did it get broken? Huh, it must have broken. Crazy. Man, that means I have to like do more stuff. I don't have the brain power to fix it right now or tomorrow. What has been crazy? So, I think you know that my spouse, so Cami, Luna, and Insano already know this because I get to talk to them every week about it. But my spouse had to have eye surgery because his retina tore. He's been in for surgery multiple times because it just kept tearing. He finally had... Yeah, so he's had multiple surgeries for it, and this last surgery, they took out the fluid that's usually in your eye and replaced it with like a silicone-based oil substance or something like that. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, they basically replaced it with another fluid, and the recovery from this last surgery has been very, very bad. And he has been out of work for, we're getting really close to 2 months now. So, and we don't think he's gonna get to go back to work until mid-March. Yeah. I don't know. What the heck? Nope. There it goes. Accidentally locked my computer. Seeing is awesome. So he can see out of it now, which is an improvement over like last month. But it's just like a lot of pain, he says. And he also says that it's not like consistent pain. But, you know, if you have like stitches or something like that, you get used to the pain, and it's, you know, fairly consistent and slowly decreases over time. He says his pain is fairly high level pain, but every time he thinks he's gotten used to it and can start ignoring it, it moves to a different spot in his eye. And it's really messing with his brain. It is very challenging to have a whole conversation with him because, like, he'll be fine for, you know, a couple paragraphs, you know, 10 minutes. I can have a conversation with him for 10 minutes and then the pain moves and then he's like completely forgotten what he's talking about. And so we are, we're there. We're getting better. It's getting better, but it's very annoying and challenging. And he's frustrated because he can't do anything. Because every time he tries to do something, he can do it for like 2 or 3 minutes and then his pain moves and completely wipes the slate clean. Okay, so we're gonna do... I'll have to redarken this. I think that'll work. And then maybe we can add, you had a spare eyeliner. He doesn't even need like another eye. He just needs the pain to stop so long enough for him to actually function. Like, there's literally no point in him like trying to go to work because he will literally not be able to do anything. He can't carry a lot of weight right now. And he just can't have a whole, you know, chain of thought. Which is very frustrating because it's really challenging to have a conversation with him. And I can't even ask him like, hey, can you take out the trash? He physically cannot take out the trash because the trash bag will be too heavy for him to take out. I am personally not a huge talker, but David definitely talks a lot more than I do, usually. Keyword being usually. I mean, like, I talk in the artist meetup. Kind of feel like something like that. Oh yeah, that works. I think that works. Look at that. We have the top of a snake skull. Woohoo! Yay! All right, that is part 1. And now we get to do the bottom jaw. Woo! Right. It should be this color, right? Yes. I believe she does. Maybe she has a different handle for streaming on Twitch. Whoa, that's gonna be way too big. I just think my thing is broken. Yeah, usually I have like a little shout out thing, but it seems to be broken. Which is not really surprising. I don't think we've used it in like many, many, many months. Thank you. Yes, go follow Cammie. She did have a natural disaster happen in her place, which is absolutely freaking ridiculous. You're originally from New York and now you're a Florida man. Yeah. You always gravitate towards people who came from New York. I've been to New York. I shouldn't even actually say that, because I didn't go very far when we were in New York. We weren't there for very long. Literally long enough to like walk around the train station, and that's about it. And that was many years ago, and I'm sure it's changed a lot. I don't know. It's probably really loud. But we are very glad that she came to the Pacific Northwest and came to our artist meetup. Because she is awesome. I was really hoping that I would get Cami for the artist meetup awards ceremony that's happening next week, but I did not. Because I had an awesome idea. But I did not get a Cami. All right, we have lower jaw 1. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll see how we decide to do awards for next year. Oh, I'm like, do I want tea or do I want water? The answer is tea. You still have your trophy from last year. Some of the spikes broke off from being... I'm not surprised. Water, tea water, yes. Leaf water. Warm leaf water is what I chose to drink. And technically it had some berries in it. It was a natural disaster. Do you want me to give him the rough explanation so you don't have to type it out, Cami? Because I can do that. Because that was insane. Abso-flippin-lutely. All right. So, if it was rough, it had something to do with sandpaper. I mean, sandpaper is going to be involved in the repairs. When it got cold here in like mid-January, beginning of January, I can't even remember when it got really cold here, but it was really bad. It got below freezing and a bunch of people's pipes burst. And Cami's apartment was unfortunately one of those that suffered January 14th. So mid-January it got really cold here. It was below freezing. And so yeah, her apartment complex had issues with the freezing, and a pipe burst in an apartment above hers. And so of course all the water went down. She's got some epic pictures of it. You can find her on Instagram and you can see the pictures. It's Pictures were glorious of the icicles and stuff, but like, oh my god, like there's just, you know, water gushing down, destroyed a bunch of her property, and she's basically been fighting with the insurance company and the property owners. Well, it did destroy some of her stuff. So she's spent the past month getting a new apartment assigned to her and, you know, convincing the property owners that they're idiots. So they're still working on replacing her furniture. But, you know, when you have, like, collectibles and stuff like that, it's sometimes impossible or not possible at all to replace things. And, you know, they're not necessarily gonna... What do you even need things for anyways? I know! Yeah, so that is a very brief explanation of what happened. We froze, pipes burst, and Cammie's apartment got flooded. Pictures are epic, though. Next, you could never eat on the floor. Well, you're not eating on the floor, you're sitting on the floor. The food is on the table. It's either on top of a laptop or in bed. Well, that's probably worse than eating off the floor. Maybe next winter, Cammie, we should have like a hot pot night or something like that. We can all bring something for hot pot. It'd be a mystery. Oh, this is supposed to be a tooth. Okay, I get it. That was the wrong tool. I accidentally used the blending tool, which is one of my favorite tools, but we're not doing that on this project. Anything new in Cherry Round's world? Now that Cherry Round has gotten briefed on all the happenings over on this side of the country. You're replacing the Katatsu this summer and you purchased a cat-themed Katatsu blanket. Ah! Freaking ad break. Curses. And my little pop-up didn't pop up. Stupid thing. There's my ad break pop-up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now Cherry can tell us all the happenings over in Florida. You've got heirloom tomato sprouting? Wow. And 2 Julia Child roses. My roses are also starting. They're yellow. Ooh. Layla is okay. That's good. Weren't you fostering a second dog? And you're thinking about fostering again? Howard went to a Howard home. Yay! I'm happy for Howard. I'm sad that you're missing Howard. But it is good he went to a forever home. You're buying a lawn tractor. Holy smokes. No more taking hours and hours for lawn maintenance for you. You hated using the clothes scissors. Oh my god, that just reminds me of a friend that I had. Definitely got ADHD or something similar. And one day she was having a very high energy period and she couldn't find their push mower. Probably because she couldn't focus long enough to actually look for it. But she basically went into their backyard with a pair of child safety scissors and started cutting their lawn. Well, this is this is in military housing, so the lawns were little itty bitty teeny tiny patches, maybe 4 feet by 6 feet or something like that. They were small. And she went to town and got almost half of it done by the time her spouse got home and asked her what the hell she was doing. And that just, you hated using, you couldn't do it. Okay, now really light beige. I have not been desperate enough to cut my lawn. Yeah. Nice. Happy for you. I do hope you decide to foster again. It's always good to, you know, help out the fuzzy critters. I might have to take another break and go get some, like, my asthma inhaler or something. Oh, I'm not looking forward to having to start maintaining my lawn again. This backyard is... I have water. In my little stickered up water bottle. I have to put some tape on this cat down here at the very bottom because there's like a piece that's peeling up. Yeah. Trust me, I did not want a backyard, side yard, any yard really, but the house is really cool. I like my house. For the most part, I like the house, and it just unfortunately has yard. It had less yard, but the backyard was depends on where you live. Our backyard was almost half taken over with like this giant blob of ivy, and it was causing problems, to be polite about it, to be nice about it. People were like hiding their drug stash and stuff in it, so we took it, we tore it down. We had to rent a backhoe to pull it out, and spent many, yeah, it was insane. Like, it was bad. I think I still have video of when we took the backhoe and started ripping out the ivy and the fencing and everything. And now we have more yard to take care of. Hiding their drugs in your ivy. So unfortunately, it was an us problem because the ivy was providing them a space to do that with. According to the city, anyways. So we remedied that problem, and now it's just a struggle because I'm allergic to grass, and I generally have a better handle on my time and schedule, so I end up doing most of the lawn care. But if I do too much lawn care, I'm basically done for the day. I can't do anything else. And right now, David can't lift anything. He can barely bend over without like his eyeball feeling like it's popping out of his head. I will be doing lawn work, which means I kind of have to like figure out how I can get a couple hours of lawn work in, or an hour of lawn work in. It's like in the end of my day. So at least if I'm going to be useless, I can be useless and just like end up going to bed or something. Right. The trials and tribulations of being a homeowner. I'm not useless, but trust me, after I've been doing lawn maintenance, I am useless. Like, I will do the lawn maintenance. I will be sneezing so bad afterwards. Like, my sinuses will just be draining, and my eyes swell up. So basically, I do yard work. You should get a respirator. I tried that. Didn't help me for shit. Tried that. I was hoping it would work. I've even tried like goggles just to keep it out of my eyes, so at least my eyes weren't watering, but like literally the second I take them off, it just goes in there. I don't even know how it happens, man, but it's ridiculous. All right, I think we're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate this. Yeah, so it's a little bit more closed. Look at that! Woo! So now we just need to do this back one, and we just need to change the angle. Usually put on mask and goggles, long sleeve. Yeah, I wear full long sleeves. I usually wear a hoodie also, like a lightweight hoodie. Try to put something on my hair, but literally after a couple hours of, you know, pushing a lawnmower and raking and whatever else I'll end up doing that day, it just gets in my sinuses, through my pores or something. I don't know, but it's bad. I'm like super duper sensitive to it. I hate it. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Yes, I definitely shower. And I take a nice long shower. You're not supposed to take hot showers. Like, you're not supposed to, if you're having a really bad allergy attack and your like skin is starting to swell up and stuff, you are supposed to wash your skin with like a mild soap, so like a face wash, and cold water, because the cold water will move your blood vessels further into your body, and that'll make your body less reactive to whatever you're allergic to. I do not usually do that. Usually I'm like, burn it with fire. So I usually end up taking really nice hot showers because I just want to burn it with fire and get it off of me. Even though I know, in my brain, I know that it is not what I need to do. That's what happens. Oh yeah, hot showers, oh, they're the best. Okay, we got this other jaw, and then we will be done. And that is the wrong layer. We need its own layer. I think that's the shadow. Yeah, so if anybody out there ever develops an allergy, I know your first instinct is to wash your skin with hot water. You should wash it with cold water. Just saying. I have been valiantly attempting to kill the vegetation in my backyard for several years, and we will get a section dead and like move on to another section, and then things happen, like life happens, and we will not be able to maintain the cleared section properly, and it grows back. Yeah. Not really. We don't have to. Literally, if I really wanted to, we could probably light it on fire, but I actually like the trees. My goal is to do a Pacific Northwest natural, which would basically be a lot of ground cover. Yeah, cutting trees, that's the whole thing. You have to get permits and shit. Mostly because they could fall in somebody else's house. Oh, we're almost done with the grass snake skull. Yay! Owning a home is a lot of challenges, especially in a place where things grow. False. You can do no maintenance on your house. That is not necessarily true, because if your house becomes a risk to others, then the city can start fining you, and then they can put a lien on your house, and then when you try to sell your house, you will not really be able to sell your house. You have that neighbor. Unfortunately, David and I are kind of that neighbor. We just don't really spend a lot of time on our house maintenance stuff. That, and it's kind of expensive, but that's a whole other story. I don't want to be that neighbor. I want to have like a decent looking house and take care of my property and stuff. But oh my God, it's so much work on top of everything else you already have to do throughout the day. Fuck. And then things here like never stop growing. Like there's like maybe 2 months where we don't have to mow the lawn. If that, it depends on how things are going. Like I really should have started maintaining the lawn last month or last week. Like I should have like mowed the lawn a bit last week, but wasn't feeling super great on Sunday. So I did nothing on Sunday because I deserved a day off too. There was a house near your old job in New York that went unmaintained for years, and some reason the family just collected a ton of junk on their. Yep, that happens. You can't unfortunately see them on a regular basis. I am on a corner lot, so everything that's wrong with my house, like yard-wise, like yard work-wise, impacts the city of Tacoma. So we have people telling us to mow our lawn on a regular basis, and it's just so ridiculous. One day out of nowhere, there was a vacate notice posted on the doors. Ooh. Sounds like maybe they were getting into some hoarding tendencies. And then a year later, the houses, yep. That has been happening a lot in this area also. They'll tear down one house and put like 4 2-bedroom houses or like little triplexes. It's flipping ridiculous. How can you receive a hoarding notification if you don't leave the house? Unfortunately, I check the mail. And they leave things in your mailbox. Or because like they know I don't leave the house, they just bang on your door until somebody answers. That has not happened yet. They will send you certified mail telling you that you have a thing to do, and if you don't do it, they send you more certified mail. And then suddenly you've got a lien on your house and you can't do anything until you get rid of it. Thankfully, we don't have that. I don't think we have that. So we're gonna do some small ones of these. It was family married on a corner house that came with no sidewalk outside and the property. Yeah, I have half a sidewalk, and the sidewalk is technically on our property. But because it starts off on a city sidewalk, we have to maintain it so that people can use it if they need to. Really bad about maintaining that. In fact, right now my trash can's sitting on it. Because again, technically it's on our property. So, like, dude, there's some stuff. There's like there's some weird stuff. The nice thing is because we're on a corner lot, and if we need to like build like a garage or something, we can actually build it on our property line. We don't have to build it 6 feet back or however many feet back is legally. How about snow plowing? You got, no, not really. Just mostly because of, like, it's a non-issue here. Like, the most snow we've had this year was what we had last week. And I try to get the snow out of there just because it's more for me than anything. Because I don't want to slip and fall and hurt myself. We also have a lot of moss, so that helps a lot. Oh, I didn't put any darks on that one. We might have to go back and fix that. Lol, what's snow? I'm sure you've seen it in movies, Cherry. Alright, we're gonna change that one. You're fine, you're fine. Oh. Whoa, that is not the color I selected. I'm pretty sure that's not the color I selected. Isn't that what they call Christmas joy? It's the drug you find out when President Shannon works off with the nurse clip. Those are great. Oh, I freaking did the wrong one again. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this, because that's going to be coming from behind. Okay. And then do lighter color. You love not having an HOA. Yeah, we don't have an HOA either. The only shit you get is from your neighbor who likes... Oh, scary. We don't have an HOA, it's just like peer pressure mostly, I guess. You don't want to be like that one neighbor that's got shit everywhere. We don't even have shit everywhere. We just like don't hang out outside. Okay, what you think, Sue? I would love to have that attitude. I unfortunately do not. Yes, if I had a giant skeleton, it would be up all year round. And I would find different hats for it to wear all year round. 100% I would totally do that. The little ones I have just don't do it for me. I have two little ones that sit on either side of my porch. If I had the brain power and time, I would make hats for them every holiday, but I have not had the brain power or the time this year. Rob Sheridan, is he a musician? Sounds like a musician. He lives in Tacoma and he put up a 12-foot skeleton. Nice! Nice! Oh, what's her name? There's an artist I watch on YouTube. Her name is Ali. That's A-L-I, and something starts with, her last name starts with a P. And she got one of those giant skeletons and she turned it into a disco ball. So if you want to see a 12-foot disco ball skeleton, go check her or find her on YouTube. Yeah. He's a graphic designer producer. That is cool. The skeleton is a fire hazard. Yes, that made me laugh so hard. I do enjoy her videos. She just posted one about flocking her bicycle yellow. Or her yellow bicycle, she flocked it white. So she painted it white and then flocked it. So she has a fuzzy white bicycle. Completely impractical and ridiculous, and that is the whole point. All right, so this is gonna go behind this. So I'm thinking about there maybe. All right, resident snake expert. Does this look about right? Thinking maybe that's better. Okay, let's hide that. Okay, we definitely need to add the darkers to this one right here. Oh, we're just gonna have to freehand it. We're just gonna have to wing it. What is that? Oh, I missed. That is the Carissa mist stuff. There we go. Put this a little bit up here. So I can already see we may need to do some adjusting down here because like that kind of smushes together too much and it gets confusing. Of course, we could just ignore it and put a flower in there and then not have to worry about it at all. Which maybe is what we'll do. because that sounds like a really good idea to me. We just make less work for ourselves and just pretend that it's perfectly fine. I think we're going to leave that just that way, and then do a very little bit down here. It's a weird shape. I think we're gonna make this smaller, maybe about there. Whoops. Okay, so executive decision here. We are going to make this a full-fledged tooth. Okay, which means we need to go in here and do that. And I think we need to do that on that one anyway. The song's just like jaunty in a weird way. Got some jaunty songs coming on. I like it. All right, so we can go like that. Get these teeth some better shape. Doo -doo. Doo -doo. Okay, I think that's fine, but we need to carry the dark line like all the way up so we can see the edge of that tooth. Doo -doo. Doo -doo. You got your COVID shot today? Good. Always good to be safe. Okay, I think we're good. They were like, I noticed you're getting your COVID shot today. You also want to get your flu shot? You're like, wait, I only want to be sick with one thing at a time right now. apparently, lockdown killed off a popular flu variant. One of the ones that they put in the flu shot is basically, they're pretty sure it's extinct unless it's in like a tiny community somewhere of people who never interact with, you know, the outside world. I was like, yes, when I found that out. So I'm like, do we need to hole up even more to kill off more of these flu strains? Like, how awesome would that be? Where are we gonna put the snake symbol? We're gonna have to put it on his snoot, aren't we? Or we're gonna have to try to put it like up here. It's gonna be really hard to read. I'm really happy with this. Hey, hey, group. Enter. All right, we're gonna hide this and we're going to file, export, PNG. I think they were gonna wait until we get into the design phase where like I'm putting everything together to do the spine and the ribs and stuff, because I'm not sure how it's gonna fit until we get there, which means I don't know how curvy we need things to be. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna delete that. I don't need that. We don't need the rest of the snake stuff right now. To buy snake stuff. Let's do, gosh. Let's do these Copper King lady fingers. Lady fingers, not just a snack food cookie thing. They're cacti too. They're so cute. Or should we do one of these? You know what, let's start off with these basics. These average Joe. So I'm thinking we do, you know, you can grow cactus in Florida. You can grow cactus pretty much anywhere. Just depends on if you want it to be a wild cactus or an in-pot cactus. I have some cactus in my kitchen. I have to water them in 2 days. Yeah, areas that are dry with really good drainage. But I mean, we can grow palm trees up here, so people don't think of Pacific Northwest with palm trees. But we have them. All right, let's get our pixel swatch layer and let's swatch things. So we need a dark green, so something like that. That is brown. That is not the green that we were looking for. That's black. I don't think we're gonna do black. We're gonna do this dark green. Then we're gonna do a mid green. And we want it light enough. Maybe that one. That's too similar. So, whoops. Maybe we go even higher. Maybe we do this green. And then maybe this green. Oh, they're really similar. This is the highlight for that. Okay, and then the spines are kind of like that color. All right, and then the lucky colors for the snake are orange and red. Or not orange and red, yellow and red. So we're going to kind of find some more yellowy colors. So we got that. Maybe we'll get a darker one. And maybe like a really dark one. And then like super pale. And then I guess we'll do like, that's red. So we can do that as a dark. Maybe that. Definitely gonna need a pink. And then usually I do like a dark burgundy color for the darkest dark. I think that's good. So I'm thinking, oh, I love all these cactuses. I like the 4 cactuses in front. And then I want to do the prickly pears and the copper kings. So that's 4, 5, 6. 6 is one of the lucky numbers, so we can do that. In fact, let's get some yellows from this. Oops, wrong one. I wanted to move you down. So it's got this really nice lemony yellow. Like, how pretty is that color? Like, dang. And go almost white. And then the darkest color is kind of this color, which is very nice. And we have like an almost, yeah. I think we're gonna use those colors instead of these ones. These ones can go away. We don't need them. We can always alter them later too. Snakehead can go down here at the bottom. Oh, maybe we should get the red off of these guys. Oh yeah, let's do that. So it's like a nice orangey red. So we got whoops. Nope, 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 nope. Stop. Stop trying to make a layer on your own. That's the eraser. Okay, we got that one. And then we've got, I think that's like a highlight color, which is pretty close to the color we had before. Nice orangey red primary. I really only see those three. I'm gonna do something like this. Really close to we'll do that. Slightly orange and slightly warmer and slightly cooler. Oh, we can get some other cactus samples too. No, it's too much similar. All right, and we gotta do it by eyeball. Maybe something like that, maybe. We also have some like super greens in here. Well, it looks like we have a little bit of variety in our greens too. Yay, variety! Okay, all right, we're gonna start with these guys. You know what, actually, before I start, I'm gonna take another break. I'm gonna go get my inhaler and huff some stuff to hopefully make you stop coughing. It's really annoying. Yes. All right. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm not going to try to run an ad because last time Twitch said that I don't get to do that, so I'm just not even going to bother now. Enjoy the slideshow, and it'd help if I pick the right one. And I'll be back. And I'm back. Should maybe put that back up there. Stay. Oh, so got like another game show nickel note. David P. Minnick. Sounds like a game show that would be in like a late 1970s, early 1980s music. You're getting COVID vaccine symptoms already? Oh no, I'm sorry. That sucks. I hope you have, you know, PTO and stuff that you can take. All right, which one of these four should we do first? So we've got this guy with the little pink crown with the really long spikes. This guy with the tiny little flowers, but like cacti branches everywhere. The little one with the orange flowers, or this crazy thing over here underneath all the green swatches. Here, we can do this better. We can do 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pardon me. 3. Cherry's voting for 3. It's gonna be fun to do the spikes. It's gonna take a couple minutes for my inhaler to work, but oh my god. Well, 3 it is. Cherry wins. Not that it was like a huge contest or anything. Default. All right, I think we want this one to be a little bit more on the green side, less on the pastel, desaturated side. Yeah, I'm feeling this one for this. It's gonna be pretty. Whee! I've said this in other streams, but I probably should say it now also. Yes, I'm basically tracing these, but there are so many little bits to this full composition that I am basically trying to leave myself a little bit of brain power to process the whole thing as a whole as how I want it to look. So that is why we are kind of cheating. But we are also still changing things as we go. Yeah, it's helpful to have a reference. Again, especially if you're making something that's like super complicated. I know most people don't, but you've always got like that 1 or 2 persons that are like, you know, got yelled at by their teachers or something for quote unquote tracing. And I just like to tell people, like, look, yeah, there's no problem with it. It should be okay. I'm always judging me for using references. It's only a problem until I'm doing something for you, right, Sherry? You've seen it happen. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, I shouldn't say everybody does it, but like there's a lot of people that do it, and I don't see the problem with it. Especially if you're learning, because it is a huge help when you're learning basic shapes and stuff. Huge help. I don't like this green for this guy. I think we're gonna do this green. All right, this green is not dark enough or light enough. So, and this green I think is too dark. Okay. I was wondering where that ad was. Saw the notice saying that it was incoming, and I was just like, how long is it incoming for? Not that anybody on Twitch can hear me right now because, you know, ad. No! Darn ads. I know, I just said that, like, I got the notice that the ad was coming in, and I was like, wow, this is a long lead-in time for this ad that's supposedly coming in. And then, of course, it finally showed up. I think that should be good. All right, and we're gonna hide that and make a new layer, and we're gonna do, oh, okay, we need to, I think we're gonna have to do this one. Or we're gonna have to desaturate this green here. I think we're going to use this green and maybe this green as the highlight color. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So we're going to do that and that and this, and then there's like a little bit there. Whoa. I dislike being congested. It really blows. So maybe we can do this color now. We'll have to see how this works. I think that's just too many colors. Or maybe it's not and we just need to get these going. I'm thinking here, this color should probably go down in there a wee bit. Don't wish allergies on your worst enemy. I mean, shouldn't say that. I mean, if they're really bad, if you have a worst enemy, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm trying not to. It won't stop. Don't wish allergies on your worst enemy. If you have an enemy, I'm sorry, but don't wish allergies on them. So unfortunately, it's been really bad all day. All right, let's make this a mask. Pick these guys up. Put them in the mask. Doo-doo. Okay. So now we're gonna hide that and we're gonna open this up and we are gonna do, I kind of think this green color. No, it's definitely more of a brown. We'll go do this color. Can we make it cooler? Maybe there. That might work. All right, we need a tiny little brush. Gonna be small enough? I think it is. We get to draw spines all over this. Human spines? No, not human spines. I'm sorry. Cactus spines. I know you're really excited for human spines. We'll have to try that in another thing. Spiny boys, yep. They are. You got long, luscious spines. Would it be easier for me to copy and paste these? Probably. Am I going to? Probably not. Maybe on this one we'll copy and paste, but this one's far enough apart that I can handle it. I do like how they're all like relatively evenly spaced and everything. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is do another layer. And actually, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy and paste this layer, hide one. And then I'm gonna shift. Oh, it might help if I turn that on. Right, and kind of shift it like that. Freaking awesome, right? Copy, paste. Look at us working smarter, not harder. Although I do think we need to do a row right here. Oh no, that's right. That's right. Okay. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're good. I was thinking something and my thinking was going to get me in trouble. We're good. Because the light points are the spines, so. This green is still really, is it this green? This green's like still really off. Let's try changing the color. So let's do a color overlay, but not in black. Let's try it in this color. Now it's like too light. Maybe that? Okay, let's try that. I think that'll work. And let's go put this color up here somewhere. So, oh, nope. So we don't lose it again. Right, that is this color, right? Right? Yes, yes. I love how the singer says, hey, and then turns up the difficulty of Skibidi-Boo House. Yeah. That's why I was saying, like, some of the songs that have come on, and again, I don't know if you guys hear all of it, but like, some of them sound very late 1970s into the 1980s, like game show theme songs. Not this one, but a couple of them through have. And I swear to God, there was one early on in the stream that sounded like it was like just a mashup of different theme songs from like James Bond movies, but not James Bond's theme song, like, you know, Pussy Galore's theme song, or the Casino theme song, or Dr. Evil, not Dr. Evil, oh my God. Mr. No's theme song. Like they were super weird. It was weird. I enjoyed it. All right, so we have a cactus, right? But it has no flowers. It is a sad cactus. So I think we should give it some flowers. And I think we're gonna do this one yellow, and I really liked this yellow color that was given to us from the prickly pears. So I think we're just gonna smash that in there. This is one of those like, oh, it's a nice, innocent little song, and then suddenly the beat drops, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Ah. That little Key and Peele skit with the EDM music to pack up the house. It's gonna take forever to pack up this house. No, man, we'll just put on some trance music. And everything's just like vibrating away. Okay. No later. And then like suddenly we're in like a completely different song. It's like they didn't even transition. It's just like, oh, we're tired of this beat. Let's go to a different beat. I think there's supposed to be 4 flowers here. Okay, these 2 are like little ones that are together but separate. Downtown Swing by Childs. But Childs with a Y. And then it's like all of a sudden the song's over and you're like, wait a minute, I was getting into that. Okay, we got that color. And then we need the highlight color. Actually, we can do the darkest color. Add a little bit more separation. And then you're gonna be the lighter color, I think, hopefully, maybe. Right, making that a mask, dropping these into the mask. And it's going to help with the where the darkest bits need to go. Tippity Tap by Julien Renard. Oh my God, words. Renard. It's not Renard. There's no extra R. Renard. I like that one better. Renard. What's your name? My name is Renard. I think we're gonna need to make the brush smaller, maybe a little smaller, so we can do some quick little shapy, shady lines. And we're gonna redraw these. Whoa, no. It's splubbed everywhere. We do not appreciate a splub. Okay, and now this is going to be the highlight color, which is like way over here. Boop. And we'll have one cactus. We've made some pretty good progress. The skull and the cactus. That's impressive in my book. Do. So I'm thinking when I'm done with this project, like completely done with this project, I might just do a series of bouquets because I'll have so many flowers Because I've drawn so many flowers already and I'm not even halfway through, that we'll just do some like bouquets of flowers and turn them into like stickers and stuff. And maybe we can make them into like, keep the Chinese zodiac or the Lunar New Year zodiac thing going and have like couples. So like whatever animals go best with snake, we can make like a little bouquet of flowers. So let's see. Now I'm curious. Okay. Snake couple. That's not right. Year of snake best match. So what are the perfect matches for as a snake? Come on, open. I want to see the visual. All right. The dragon or the rooster. We haven't done the rooster yet. So with the dragon, the lucky flowers were, God, I don't even remember. Let's open the dragon again. Hey, okay, open recent, dragon. Oh, we had like tulips and stuff. I don't even know where they all are. So we got the hyacinths. Whatever that flower was. And we can make like a little bouquet of flowers for them. That would be cute. No, I don't want to take the changes. That's going to be cute. I like that idea. And then I won't have to draw a whole bunch of stuff over again. I can just like utilize stuff that I've already got. See, thinking hard. That is a good idea. I like that idea. And then I can probably also do like custom bouquets. Like if for some reason, for whatever reason, you didn't end up with your, you know, perfectly matched sign thing, like I can whip together a bouquet with like the snake and the horse. And I can make a bouquet out of the snake and the horse's favorite best flowers. Or just a bouquet of whatever flowers the person likes. And then we'll do a little ribbon in like the lucky colors of the couple. That's gonna be so cute. Love that idea. Look at me having ideas that I don't have to do a ridiculous amount of work for. Oh, that's so good for me. All right, let's see how this little spiky flower thing looks on top of our cactus. Does it fit in? So I don't think the darkest color is dark enough. I think we need to go like a lot darker, like maybe right there. Let's, maybe even darker. Let's try that. Oh, it's also too big. Okay. Just shrink it a tiny bit. Oh, and it looks like it needs to go behind this layer of spines. Yes. Look at that, we've got a cactus and it's adorable. Let's hide this. Look at our cute little cactus. Isn't he adorable? Let's hide and delete layers. We can delete that. We're gonna make him kind of big. We're gonna make him fill this whole space. File, export, PNG export. Cactus number 1. Save. Woo! Cactilicious. It's cute and he's got like little pom-poms on the top of his head. It just makes me want to like pet him. Right? We got like, oh my god, we've got like 20 minutes left. We can get started on the next one. All right. So now we have got 1, 2, or 3. That's really hard to read. All right, which one are we doing next? So pin card is successfully stored on the shelf of things to finish this year. I'm just letting you know. He is there. I see him. He is sadly looking at me. He is. He is staring creepily at me, and every time I look over at this shelf, I see him after I see this giant painting. He's like, number 1! No, he would be like, number 2! But we can do number 1. Or he's probably like, Data. All right, we're gonna scoot this guy all the way down to the bottom. And we're gonna delete the numbering, trash, make a new thing. So this one's color is darker. Oh, we need our swatches layer. So I think we're just gonna do these ones. And this one's got a lot more spikes. Oh, hang on. We need to do that color. This one has that very classical shape. That people think about when they think flowering cacti. Nope, we don't want the black. We want the really dark green. This one's really mostly this dark green color. You need to get ready for the artist meetup since it's an hour on the bus. Awesome! Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in like an hour or so, or two, or however long it takes me to get there. Yay! Sometimes just hanging out, even virtually, makes the day better. Hoping I'd be able to hang out on some of the streams more this year that I was hanging out with before, but I just don't have the brain power to do so. And I missed watching bad movies. I know. I really miss watching those movies too. Like, there are some amazingly bad movies, and I just haven't been able to get to doing it. It's because I think part of it is because I'm working longer hours right now. My part-time employer was willing to increase my hours so I, can pay for my mortgage and shit. And just like at the end of the day, I'm exhausted. Like, I do not want to be near my computer. I usually like go upstairs, and if I have the energy to art, I'll take my art upstairs and work on the kitchen table. Like, I don't want to be in this space. And it's exhausting. Like, I've been working part-time for 4 years, I think, and then doing art as my other part-time job and like household stuff. So like it killed my brain. Is just like, I don't know how you did this before, but it's not great. At least they're a really good company, and I won't be having to do it forever, thank God. But I am very grateful for the job and the ability to work from home, and the fact that my bosses are able to pick me up for several more hours a week. Because I was gonna end up like, trying to find a job at somewhere that was hiring, and was probably gonna end up being retail. It was probably gonna just like be the Dollar Tree or McDonald's or something. I don't know. Just like a place that will give me money for my time. I am so grateful. I said I was going to copy some of these, weren't I? Didn't I? Okay, let's copy paste. That's not gonna work. Is there a fast way to do this? Probably. Does my brain care? No. It's quite happy doing this the long way. That was okay. Let me do it that way. Might have to do some shading on these. All right, we're gonna rasterize, and I think we're just gonna continue on by hand because that took way too much time. And this is just kind of therapeutic, honestly. Okay, we're gonna make a mask, and we're gonna pick this up and drop this in here, and we're gonna go kind of there, I think. And I think we're just going to kind of make some shading happen. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it this way. Okay, that was a little too much. That was a little too much. I think what we're gonna do is kind of have these stick together. And then we can go over the ones that are on top. Save. All right, and then we're gonna copy and paste and move this behind. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this, put this in between, and we can make it bigger a little bit. Yes. Something like that. Maybe we don't make it bigger and we just copy, paste, and transform, flip. And then erase that bit over there. Okay, so now we have our next cactus, and now we just need to do the flowers. Definitely not going to finish today because I don't think I can knock this out in like 6 minutes. Jumping off. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to check your Discord and see what Angela sent you. And hopefully I'll see you in a couple weeks when I get back from Emerald City Comic Con, basically. Wondering if we could maybe make one that looks like it's hanging down that way. Whoa. Okay, we got that. So that's the mid-tone reddish color. So let's do, where is the, oh, we're doing this one. So let's do the darkest first. Whoa. Oh no, I was drawing it on the wrong layer. Frickin' frickety frick frick fruit. New layer. Thank you. Alright, so we got a flower kind of going like that. We've got one like that. We got one up here, and we've got one up here, and we've got one up here. Save. So this one's kind of like that. Oh, we also don't need to go up that high. This is our, you know what? Let's do the other color first. Yes, I should probably move this to where we're working, but I don't feel like it. I'm going to continue to allow myself to struggle. See, this I think is just not quite like right. It's like it's too orange. I think that's a better color. So let's go over to our swatches and replace this. Oh shit, wrong layer. I'm gonna replace that with this. Oh, let's do that. It's a little bit more red. Save. Alright, we're going to trash that. We're going to make a new one. I'm just like leaning over because that's where my drawing is. I could probably move it a little bit more centered and I won't be leaning over so much. But why would I want to do that? Like, that just sounds like reasonable. Wants to be reasonable. So I'm thinking maybe we actually move this one up a bit. So we're not seeing so much of the center, and we're just kind of seeing the edge. Probably go a little bit lighter. No, we've already got our colors. We're not changing them some more. We don't need to do that. Oh, shoot. I didn't grab my pink color. I need our light highlight color. 2 minutes. What can we finish in 2 minutes? Something, my computer's telling me that this is too much for it. Whoa, hello. Yeah. Okay, computer. Maybe we don't have 2 more minutes. Maybe we have no more minutes because the computer is not happy. What the heck is that? Where did that come from? Yeah, lag. Look at that. See, it did 2 big ones. That's not good. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we're gonna get any more out of the computer today, or me. My brain is fried. Pardon me. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Make sure you go check out Cami Luna's channel and Mr. Fox Guy and all those other wonderful people that I miss, that I don't get to hang out with very often anymore at all. Again, I'm not going to be streaming next week or the week after. I think the next day I'm streaming is in like the 13th of March and possibly the 20th. Not sure about that. So yeah, keep an eye on my Instagram. That is where I'll be posting when I'll be able to stream next. Thank you very much again for hanging out with me. It made the time go by super fast, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.